Hey, I finished testing Angie from HotandFlashy YouTube channel, her summer mineral sunscreen recommendations for 2021. I picked one sunscreen from each of her 4 categories and decided to test them out for myself and see what I thought about them. Prior to having this channel on YouTube, I looked to Angie, HotandFlashy YouTube channel, for sunscreen recommendations. I mean, she's the one who got me hooked on several of these sunscreens that I now swear by. Let me know, do you also watch HotandFlashy's YouTube channel? At the end of this video, I have a special announcement, so stay tuned for that. All of these sunscreens that Angie recommends are mineral or hybrid, which is mineral chemical sunscreens. So there's no straight chemical sunscreen recommendation in this video. Her first category was mineral for dry skin, and I am working on a dedicated video for my recommendations for mineral sunscreens that are great for dry skin because several of you have asked for them. So I am in the process of testing out, which is why I'm wearing my fleece coat because it's in the 40s out here today. Okay, so in Angie's video, she recommends the CeraVe Hydrating Mineral Sunscreen Tinted SPF 30, as well as an Elta MD Restore Sunscreen. So I chose this one because it is a lower price point and readily available at my local Walmart. This is 1.7 fluid ounces, and it is 5.5% titanium dioxide, 10% zinc oxide. All right, so I agree with Angie that this is great and hydrating, and I wish this worked for me. So I'm going to show you right here. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a dedicated video on this or not, possibly. You can see how dark that is on my skin. And unfortunately, it doesn't rub in, like it just stays that dark sunscreen. So on my face, I look like, look, you can see the difference between my face and my neck. Very dark for me. That's a bummer. And Oompa Loompa. I don't know how else to put it. Remember the Oompa Loompas from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? That's what I look like. But I did wear this under my makeup. I was able to cover it up with foundation and it worked really well. I do agree that it is hydrating, and I think that's because it has the 3 essential ceramides and niacinamide in it that makes it a good hydrating sunscreen. Her next category was mineral sunscreens for normal skin, and she listed the Olay Regenerist mineral sunscreen as well as the Paula's Choice Super Light Daily Wrinkle. I already had this. I got this in my Dermy Doc box over the summer. This is what I have right now. I love this sunscreen. Now she says this is great for normal skin. I would say it's probably also good for dry skin because I'm already getting dry patches on my cheeks and my nose here because of the drop in temperature. I normally have combination sunscreen and I live in a humid climate, but it's cold now. So I have been wearing this for a month. I'm almost done. I probably only have a couple pumps left and I will be repurchasing this. It's 1.7 fluid ounces. It comes in a pump, which I love, and it is 17.5% zinc oxide, and I feel like this is very moisturizing. It is white, so it comes out white like this. I feel like it rubs in. If it has a white cast, it does not have one on me. I feel like it rubs in very, very well. I don't know what that was. I should have brought like a washcloth to wipe off my hand. I would agree that this is good for normal skin, but I would also think that this would also be good for dry skin. Angie's next category is mineral sunscreen for combo to oily skin, and I have combination skin on a normal day. So she recommended the Australian Gold sunscreen and the Michelle Sun Liquid. So for some reason I forgot to bring out my Australian Gold. Pretend it's in my hand. I have actually put that away for the winter because I don't feel like it does well on my drier skin this time of year, but I swear by that in the summer and in a hot, humid climate. I have 2 bottles ready to go in my drawer. Then the Michelle, this was my newly discovered favorite of the summer. Because of Angie, I tried this out And I agree, it's great for combo and oily skin. Again, I have a fresh one. This one's completely empty. I have a fresh one waiting for when the weather gets warmer again. And it comes in, I want to say 3 or 4 different shades. The Australian Gold comes in 2 shades, and I love it. This is Sun Shield Liquid SPF 50 Light 1 fluid ounce, 20% zinc oxide. It is a matte finish, and you shake it well. And this is the most, let's see if there's any left in here, I don't know. It is the most liquidy sunscreen ever. Yeah, you can see right there. Oh. It's been sitting in my empties. I'm going to be doing an empties video soon, but this one blends into my very light skin great. This is the fairest shade that they carry right here. And it rubs in really nice. It just leaves like a natural, not too matte, but a very natural finish. The Australian Gold does give a more matte finish. It is a thicker formula, but I would agree with Angie's recommendations. Of course, she's the expert, not me. And then her last category was for a hybrid sunscreen, which is mineral and chemical sunscreen. So like a good all-around hybrid sunscreen. And she recommended the CeraVe AM Facial Lotion or the Replenix Daily Tinted. And I chose this one because we already had this one in our house. I actually don't use this. I have used it. My son, this is my son's. He is 14 and he has a lot of acne on his face, but this is not moisturizing enough for me. So this is 6% zinc oxide, and then it has a lot of other chemical sunscreens that you can read right up here. It does have octinoxate in it, which means that it's not reef safe, so I probably will not purchase this once this is over and done with. It says facial moisturizing lotion, but I don't think it's, I mean, it's moisturizing, but I wouldn't use it to replace like your daily moisturizer. It does rub in nice. It's not going to give you a white cast because it has so little zinc oxide in it. Oh, and I just got it all over my sleeve. I got it on my blue sleeve. And it has a slight scent of sunscreen. And I have not used this in a while because I feel like it feels greasy on my face, but not in a good hydrating way. I don't really like this one, if I'm honest. I bought this for my son because I feel like it's good for his teenage skin, but it's a little too greasy for me, a little too sticky. I remember I gave this to my husband, a different bottle of course, a couple of years ago, and he didn't want to ever wear it again because it was kind of greasy feeling and thick, but not hydrating. So I don't agree with Angie's choice of this sunscreen as the best hybrid sunscreen. I would choose something like my the Elta UV Clear, which is a hybrid sunscreen. I really like that one much more than I like this one. What are your thoughts? Do you use any of the sunscreens mentioned here today? Do you watch Angie? Do you have any disagreeing opinions with anything I've said? I'd love to hear from you in the comment section. Okay, here is my big announcement. This channel reached 100 subscribers yesterday. Thank you all so much for taking a chance on my channel and subscribing and following and commenting along. This has been a tough year for me, as you all know, since I was diagnosed with melanoma skin cancer at the beginning of the year, and then I started this channel, what, in June or July? It's about 6 months old, and I love the community that's already forming here, so I can't thank you all enough, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.